Hello. Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's Dee Dee. How's it going? Happy Monday. Well, I guess it's happy a Monday as we can hope to have. Oh, big stretch. I don't know. I find after you've been on vacation or a break from school, work, whatever, the first day back's always really weird. Doesn't feel like it's supposed to be a reality. Good evening, Zon. How's everybody doing? I've been playing too much woo-wah. Or maybe not enough woo-wah. I don't know. I am treating it as... I am treating woo-wah as the Elden Ring training arc because everyone has pointed out how like all the people who stream Elden Ring and stuff have started playing woo-wah like no damage, parry only. It's like, oh, okay. Was almost ready to watch stream at noon. I got you guys conditioned after 4 days. I mean, that's fair. Alas, no noon stream. If I was a full-time streamer, sure. But nah. Right? No such fluff. Got today was Monday and not Sunday. Ah, that would do it. That would also do it. Now let's see. Game. One thing I need to grab once I get some next pay or whatever, they make phone cases that are literally like for keeping your phone cool. Every VTuber I think needs that one, especially in the summer. I realized at least partly why everything gets so damn hot when I'm streaming in the summer is my phone cooking itself. Because, for those who don't know what it looks like when you're doing VTubing, your phone is just on the whole time for like a good, well, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. And on the, I don't know how resource heavy VTube Studio is on the phone, but I know on the PC it can be, so you gotta... We be cooking in here. Already. Well, does it help that it's also like 38% humidity in here and 27 degrees, which is cooler than it has been. It was actually a comfortable day until I turned on everything for stream. So, oh well. Such is fate, such is the life we lead. Alright. Alright. Should it be volume? Should it be too bad? But let me know. The bars seem the same anyway. Alright. Last time we finally got Maya acquitted. She's no longer in jail, but she and her cousin don't have any biological family anymore. Fun. And now, we are investigating the circus. This is already case 3. Wow. I don't why I thought this was, like, case 2. It always throws me off because the first Phoenix Wright game ends up being 5 episodes because of the Rises from the Ashes one they added when the game got ported to the 3DS, and it's been ported along with it ever since. But most games in the series are only 4 episodes. So we're almost done this already. Alright, so that's happened, that's happened, that's happened. Right. Fabulous, you'd like me to sign this for you? No, that's my badge. Alright. I guess we'll go to the circus. That is an obnoxious sign. Might as well rebrand the place. We're here again. Yup. But this time, we're here for work. It hasn't been that long since the crime, so the police are still on the scene. Keumasou? Let's find someone who might know something about what happened. Sounds good? So we've got the ticketing counter. Some weirdly loud birds. Okay, let's try the lodging house. This seems to be a dorm where all the performers in the circus stay. Really? So we might run into that stoogey clown here, right? He's so kooky. Ah, it's you two! Keumasou! How is it that you guys always seem to know when I'm working a crime scene, Bal? Because you're always working, detective. Well, I'd rather not be always working, but with crime, you don't make your own hours. Sure you do. Aren't y'all on shifts? Like, are you the only detective? If I have to be at the circus anyway, I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body, stage left. Nick! Nick! He complained! That's a rarity. Let's get back to business now, okay? I mean, understandable. Even Gumshoe's allowed to have his negative moments. What happened? The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he? Yep, last night, around 10 p.m. He died outside in the cold. A pretty sad way to go out, if you ask me, pal. Ah! They say freezing to death is better than the opposite, aka burning to death. Freezing to death, you just go numb and you fall asleep. Burning to death, it is painful the entire time. So, if you had to pick one option, go with the cold. Hola! Hello! Hello, hello! How are you? How are you? There we go. This is the scene of the crime, pal. The body was found right over there. Right about where you're standing right now. Ah! Oh, surprised you, didn't I? Maya, you work with spirits. Why are you afraid of that? I'm not laughing. Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? Burning stops hurting once you pass out from shock? I mean, okay, true. But it still hurts the entire time. The entire time you're conscious, anyway. The cold, not so much. Like, the cold still hurts, but it's, not your flesh being burned alive kind of cold. Thank you for the head patto. He was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal. Yay! He got the old bonk on the head. It's pretty clear cut as far as murders go. He was discovered quickly. But there's just one thing that doesn't quite fit. Ha! There always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit. What was the one thing? The thing you mentioned earlier. Footprints, pal. Footprints? Is there an echo in here? Look at this picture of the crime scene. What's this? This wooden box under the body? No clue, pal. Some forensic experts took it back and are examining it now. And what is so mysterious about the footprints? Whoa, calm down. Take a good look. The victim's footprints are on the scene. That's right, pal. The problem is... the killer's footprints aren't there. Bingo. Where did the killer come from? And where did the killer run off to? He stepped in Barry's footprints, and then he stepped carefully backwards in them. Obviously, there is no way the killer committed this crime while flying. Flying... culprit? That's when something just clicked in my head. Ah, yes. The silent flashback. There's no way! Flying's impossible! That's right, flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible. What's with the hollow laugh, pal? I meant nothing by it, pal. Better state it. It means I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I could get some info about Max out of him. Tomorrow's trial? Do you know who will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow? Of course! It'll be Miss Van Karma. She isn't gonna hit me with her whip again, is she? Of course she is! What do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court! When she shows up at the precinct, the sound of that whip never ends, pal. Damn. Detective Gumshoe? I'm sure Miss Von Karma's really interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd rather talk about. Like who? Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course! You know, Nick's true rival, his one true love, Miles Edgeworth? What in the world happened after I went back home? Mr. Edgeworth? You haven't heard what happened to him? Nick won't tell me! Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore. He's not around?! Nick, what does he mean Mr. Edgeworth isn't around? Exactly what he said. He's not around. Edgeworth is gone. Don't say his name again, okay? Nick? Surprise, Maya, he fell into the train tracks and got isekai'd while you were off in the mountains. And we didn't know how to tell you, because how do you explain something like that? If we told you someone fell into the train tracks and they got teleported to another dimension, you would try it yourself, and that would be no good. We wanted to ask him about Max 21. Well, I'm a very visual K, but I guess so. I guess that he could pass for 21. Looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say, a bad attitude follows you everywhere. He's a bit arrogant, but he didn't seem that bad. But just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make them a criminal. It's not just his attitude. I've got proof, pal. Huh? He left something at the scene of the crime. One of his magician's trademarks. An incredibly well-made silk hat. Well, it does have a very classy, decorative elements. Made-to-order hat that is a symbol of Max's fabulousness. No! Get your ass back here. You are to be seated. Max uses a cloak, silk hat, and white roses as his signature symbols. White? Not a red? Man's a joke. Pretty mundane, aren't they? Who cares if they're mundane? At least they're easy to understand. I must have hit a nerve. That's what he said. Who said? The eyewitness. Huh? Tell us about the eyewitness. That's something to... Should have said that earlier. So about the witness. Ho 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 ho! You know I'm not gonna tell you about that. That's the prosecution's trump card. Oh well. Oh! I just remembered. What? I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering that lodging house. Why is that? Oh, no reason. Just something I remembered to tell you. It must be because that's where the eyewitness is. Let's check it out. Don't you dare, pal! What, you didn't tell us that as a way to, like, coyly help us out? Well, sir? Oh god, no, it's Mo! Oh, here we go. Those carrots are looking a little... I wonder whose room this is. The name tag on the door says Mo. I guess he's not here. Wow, it's a real mess in here. My room's probably worse though. Phoenix! I have heard that a lot of lawyers are terrible at housekeeping because they're so busy, so maybe not completely oh my god, what's the word? Unprecedented? That's the word. Mo, not to be confused with Moe Kyun. The amount of streamers I've seen make the Mo versus Moe joke. Oh, well, I give up. We'll have to come back later. Alright, we got dog shoes, clown shoes. Juggling clubs. A broken unicycle, a broken ball, a broken trampoline. Damn. Gumshoe, there was no one there. Ah. Maybe they got him down at the station or something. A broken ceiling? Oh, I did see that. Hang on. Oh, damn, you're right. What the heck happened there? Like, I'm assuming these are sort of, trailer homes. Otherwise, how is it supposed to move with the circus when they go town to town? But wow. All right. Let's try the entrance again. Did anything change? No. So what do we got? The big top. The circus stage sure doesn't look this small from out in the audience. Wow, this is where they perform, isn't it? Nick, do some somersaults! I'm not doing any somersaults. Why not? You look like you'd be great at it. Why do I look like I'd be great at somersaults? Uh-oh. Huh? Nick? Wasn't me. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Tiger! They're very cute, though. They're very cute. I love tigers. Have you seen tiger cubs? Their paws are so big for their little bodies. He's coming this way! Who just has the tiger loose in the tent? Ah! Nick! You're too young to die! Nick! Stay! Heal! I'm still here. I'm not dead yet. Nick, are you okay? You just passed out like a freaking coward. Scared you, didn't I? Oh. You sicked the tiger on us! Regent is such a cute tiger, isn't he? She's very like car captor Sakura. Seen a video of someone giving a tiger chin scratches? Aww. Yeah, in the right circumstances, they're all just big house cats. What's the matter? You two sure are quiet. What's the matter, me? Nick, he almost died there. He wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. A little tiger hardly ever bites people. Hardly? Besides, people normally never get to play with a wild tiger, right? So if you think about it, you're actually really lucky. Huh? See? She's got like the star staff that Sakura has in like season 2. You agree, don't you? I guess. Well, what do you mean you guess? Why you agreed with her? Woohoo! Your costume! It's cute! I want to try it on. Costume? You mean my clothes? You don't mind letting me try it on, right? I guess not. Really? Yeah, you're the best! Wow, the tables turned quickly on that one. So much for the tiger. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Berry Big Circus. If you want to snuggle a big cat, I don't know how you would get close to one, but apparently cheetahs are super chill. Because, like, they're very, very anxious. Cheetahs are, temperament-wise, from what I've heard, the most like a house cat while being, you know, the size that they are. One sec, I gotta blow my nose. cheetah cubs need emotional support puppies. They do. They're so cute. I love cheetahs. I've seen videos of some cheetahs and they chirp sort of the way that house cats do. And it's like, it's so cute. Like, obviously it's a lot deeper, but I'm like, yeah, that... You could possibly convince me that came from a house cat. It's like... I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Berry Bake Circus. My name's Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium. Plus, with cheetahs, because they can only run as fast as they do for a short period of time. I mean, humans can't really outrun the cheetah, but in theory, you just need to avoid, being caught for, like... What is it? It's like 10 seconds or something. Like, they're very much just like a sprinter. Versus regular big cats that are marathon runners. Like, you're fucked in that case. Man, I have a friend who, went to, Africa on a trip, and they had asked people, it's like, okay, like, what's your favorite, like, savanna animals? I'll try to get pictures. And, like, I said, like, oh, well, like, I really doubt you'll find any, but, like, you know, cheetahs, leopards, lions, like, that kind of stuff. And she did actually send me they did actually send me pictures, but they're like, I'm so sorry, like, it's from very far away. I'm like, oh, yeah! I wouldn't want you to get close, and I wasn't expecting you to even send me anything, so thanks. Do not want to ever play anything against them? Yeah. Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. When you put us up next to an animal tamer, I bet we look really odd. All big cats, very surprising. Shush. Shush, shush, shush. Honestly, I'm trying to think. I think the only other savanna animal I like that isn't a big cat is like hyenas. They just look so funny to me. Oh, I like meerkats, but yeah. Nice to meet you. Meanwhile, hyenas got it rough? Yeah. The animal kingdom is not kind to most animals. Hyenas are always bigger than I expect them to be. Oh yeah, they are... They're pretty big. I mean, like, they don't really go head-to-head combat-wise with a lion, but they will stand up to lions if they're in a big enough group, like... So yeah, they pretty beefy, and what is it? I don't remember exactly, but like the force they bite down with, like literally, like if they got you, like your arm is dust, like your bones have been evaporated, like they bite down comparably to a shark. I think actually their jaws are stronger than a shark's. Don't quote me on that, though. Obviously, this is stuff I picked up from, like, children's television a long time ago. Hey, Regina. What do you know about what happened last night? You mean the murder? Uh-huh. My dad was murdered. Oh, I see. Wait! What did she say? Hyenas are just desert puppies. They are! What is it? They're technically like foxes, where they are almost more closely related to cats than dogs. If I'm remembering how the Animal Kingdom family tree works. So the ringmaster was your... Yep, the ringmaster was my dad. I'm so sorry about what happened to him. Why do you say you're sorry? Huh? Anyways, everyone was here practicing last night. Even your dad? Yep, everyone was here. We finished up around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went off on their own. I was the only one who stayed around here. Why did you do that? I was playing with Regent. So she was with that beast. That's when the police showed up. When they took me to check things out, Dad was dead. Someone whose father was just murdered. She seems awfully perky. I think she is completely disconnected from reality. I wish she would tell us more about her dad. Regina. That's incredible that you're an animal tamer. If you say so. It has to be really scary. Scary? Why? Huh? Regent isn't scary, he's cute! Ever since Leon died, Regent has been my best friend. Leon? Yes, Leon the lion. Leon the lion, Regent, and Regina. Interesting name choices. However, Leon, he died? Yeah, actually he was killed. My dad killed him. What? Why did he do that? I'm not sure why he did it. Was that a motive? Did Regina kill Dad? Because he killed her lion? It's tough not to get charmed when she looks at you with those innocent eyes. Oh boy. Profiles? Damn, that is some mustache. After practice was over, Dad went right back to his room. His room? Yeah, that door right over there leads to the ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went off to his room in a hurry. I wonder what happened. Oh, a good idea to check it out. Anything about Max? It's Max! Hey, where is Max now anyways? You don't know? Nope. He's been arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father. It's okay. Nick and I will help him. Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean, the criminal? Of course he's not. I'm worried about so many things right now. Like what? She's sick the tiger on him. Tiger's notoriously being able to fly when nobody's watching. You know? What's on your mind? Regina, what's the matter? What's on your mind? I'll tell you, Maya. But just you. Ah! Well. What? Really? And then? Oh my, that's incredible, Regina! Come on, Nick, there's no reason to pout. Don't worry about me. Regina told me that someone professed their love to her. No, romance at the circus! Not only that, it was Maximilian Galactica! I wonder how many people have stolen one of his hearts anyway. And then, on the exact same day, another person professed their love for her as well. Oh god. Regina's in a love triangle. What? Who was it? Someone named Trilo? Trilo? Apparently he's a tenor who sings in the circus. Since when do circuses have a choir? I haven't met him yet. Regina seems to be quite the hit with the men in the circus. I think she might be the only woman under the age of 50, and that's why. She must have some sort of strange power over them. You're not kidding? 2 people in one day? Even I want to profess my love for her now. I knew you were a lesbian, Maya. Me too. She's so cute, Nick. Stop. Alright. How creepy are y'all? That is the question. How old is she? 16! Oh, hell no. Hell no. Nick is like 24. That is an absolute no. Mine is okay. 18 and 16? That's okay. Max is pushing his luck. 16 and 21? I mean, like... Everything's really different in the circus, but yeah, no. Especially since Regina seems to have the maturity of like a 13-year-old, this is even more sketch. Oh boy. Oh boy, seems they acquired one. Yuck. December 28th, Big Top, Rainmaster's room. Is the mustache fake? It looks like he has a spare mustache on the counter. This was the Rainmaster's room? Yeah, this room belonged to the victim. Which means this must be where Max met the Ringmaster last night. Now that you mention it, that is what he said. I wonder what... That's an interesting poster. Ah, it's a poster of Max! I want it. Nick, I want it! I want to get out of here. This is where the Ringmaster applied his makeup. It's quite a collection of the most understated colors. Shocking pink, for example. This one says 100% all-natural organic mascara. And this one says that's enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime. The Ringmaster must have been very concerned about skincare. Very metrosexual. Yuck. It's not that bad, but like I'm just making a joke. Oh my god, shocking pink, but I mean, when you're gonna be on stage, the makeup you gotta wear is a lot, stronger than normal everyday stuff, so. Nick, look at all the cute trophies. Indeed. Just look at all the rewards the circus has won. Like... all county quiz champions, Rainmasters Association, mini golf master, beer belly balloon bounce champion, pet grooming grand prix? Wow. The Rainmaster was multi-talented in ways I could never have imagined. Yeah, that's something. You may not know this, but they call this a tail coat. And they call this the face of someone who already knew that. What? A scrap of white paper is sticking out of the coat pocket. Oh, I thought that was like a handkerchief. Huh? Where? Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats. Aw, you always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. You usually are, Maya. You usually are. It's a table for guests. There are some papers scattered on top. Ah, look at this. Max's salary is written on this piece of paper. Yikes! What? I didn't know that a magician... The salary is incredible! She looks like she's ready to pass out from shock. How much is it? That much? Incredible, huh? You could say that again. This must be the paper that they used to negotiate Max's salary. The Ringmaster signed and dated it. What's the matter, Nick? Max definitely got a raise. But this document is dated a week ago. Documents related to Max's salary negotiations. He got an enormous raise 1 week ago. Well, did Max sign it a week ago? Because the ringmaster could have signed it in advance, and then they had their discussion, and then like Max finally signed it. $69 an hour. I think that's probably lowballing it. Though salary, if you're salaried, you make a set amount per year, and then that's broken up into pay cycles. I think if it's a wage, that's when you're paid by the hour. And I mean, it makes sense. Like, you technically only would perform in a circus for like a couple hours a week. Alright, anything else? This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but this desk looks old and cheap. Maybe I should become a magician? Apparently, it's a real shitty profession. There's a really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father, the ringmaster. He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father. Well, you're making a lot of assumptions there. We don't know if he was actually that great, but... Actually, we should probably check the posters just in case. There's a lot of posters here. There are indeed. Why did it I don't know. Why did it throw you in a random stream? Maybe you accidentally clicked something? So many posters. They aren't likely to miss one, are they? Maya, we're supposed to be the honest ones around here. But... Oh, excuse me. But you didn't even notice that I took one. She already swiped it. You're incorrigible, you know that? Damn. Well, I'm glad I checked. Thank you. We should make posters to promote our law firm. Spine-tingling legal action, mind-numbing legalese. You will say, wow. Or perhaps, hold it! Don't miss out on our stunning life or death courtroom thrill ride. With those taglines, our law office would sink faster than the Titanic. At least it's not the Gigantic. I don't know if she'll know anything about that stuff. Oh! Something new! Hey, Nick! Look over there! What? There's someone over there! Excuse me! Oh no, it's this guy. Hello? He's dressed like frickin'... What's his face? Kaito from Detective Conan. Wow, he sure is a quiet one. Excuse me! What? Huh? 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 Me? Yeah, you. The bow tie is as big as his head. The knot's as big as his eyes. Your apprenticeship pays a set amount per month, but there's an expected hours per week I gotta do. Oh, so you finally did get an apprenticeship. That's nice. I hope it's been going well. I do remember you mentioned you might be getting something a while ago. So. Yes, you work at the circus, don't you? Did I not tell you? I don't think you mentioned that it went through. I know you were saying you got off you were potentially gonna get something? It starts in August? Oh, nice. Hopefully it goes well for ya. No, I'm just your everyday average Joe. Who looks like Pee Wee Herman. An average Joe who just happens to hang out at a circus? I don't think so. Yes, I am. I've got nothing to do with what's going on here. He's lying like any regular person would hang around the circus dressed like that. I'm an attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a spirit medium. My name is Maya. Well, I just happen to be passing by. I don't suppose you happen to be some kind of carny? You can't just call them carnies. If you say someone who works at a carnival or a circus is a carny, you're implying they're a criminal. Not a carny. I'm a farmer. Actually, I'm a ventriloquist. Ventriloquist? I'm Benjamin Woodman. Your last name is Woodman? Yes, that's right. But everyone calls me Ben. Ah, yes, that's your alias, right? I believe they call it a stage name. What happened? Excuse me, Ben? Yes, you mean me? Are there any other Bens here? About the murder, I'd like to talk to you about the details, if I may. Really? I'm just a normal, regular guy. I don't know. This guy's so nervous, he's creeping me out. Nah, cheer up. Just try and smile. I think if we smiled at this guy, he'd piss his pants. Max Galactica. Sure. Freed, hello! We're good. We're, not having a great time at the circus, but we're investigating a murder, so I suppose that's just par for the course. Would you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Galactica? Max? He's not nice. Did he just say that Max is not very nice? Ow, my head hurts. Yikes. I hope he's okay. It sounds like he just popped a gasket. The circus is probably my least favorite chapter in the whole series. Yeah, I think that's the case with most people. For me, it's hard to say which is technically worse, but this one and, the Trebier/El Tigre one from the third game are both pretty awful. Unicorn Turtle, I love the circus. I think I went to the circus once when I was very little. The circus barely exists anymore. It used to be such a big thing in the 90s, and yeah, now it's, Thank you for the follow, Choo-choo-doo! Your famous is the one with the I'm a cutie. Ha 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 ha. Thank you for being cute. Ah! Hatsukashi! Ventriloquism. Ben? So you're a ventriloquist? I'm just a guy. You already told us that you were a ventriloquist. Oh, yes. Nick, don't yell at him. You can't do that. I can't help it. He's making me nervous. Ben, would you mind showing me some of your skills as a ventriloquist? Well, right now, oh, he's contagious. Oh dear. We're picking up the nervous tick. Is there anything we can show this guy that will probably get a reaction? I don't think so. Let's try the lodging again. If not, we might just have to go back to the detention center. Oh, here we go. Hello? Kablimo! Congratulations, you're the big wiener! The 1 millionth visitor to the room of one Mr. Mo-Curls, aka me! Ah, yes. And yes, he is a frickin' Three Stooges reference. Your plugs must find your plugs! To celebrate this momentous occasion, would you care for an organic grape? Just one. Did you get my joke right there? No. There was a joke? Ha! 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 I welched on giving you more than one! No. If it was funny, it is your duty as a human being to laugh. It was not funny. I will maintain my silence. People who don't laugh are usually last seen in Lansing. Catch my drift? No! Ah! 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 Bit of a stretch there, but Welch's is a good brand? True! They're still around, aren't they? I don't think I've technically seen them in a while. Then again, I haven't bought grape juice in a very long time. Maya? Aha! 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 This is like some kind of Faustian nightmare. I've seen the fruit snacks? Oh, that's right. I forgot they made snacks too. Come on, it was funny. It was not funny. Maya. Maya. Naked juice if you get juice? Yeah. I'm like 95% coffee or tea only, and if I'm not drinking either, it's usually water. Or maybe iced tea, aka / sweet tea. That's more smooth smoothie, technically. Yeah, I do make a lot of smoothies. Come on, it was funny, no. Clouds are always funny in my book, Maya. We have questions. I'm 90% water, Crystal Light flavored caffeinated water. Relatable. I just had flashbacks stuck in Welch's at an old movie theater. Whoa! Throwback to, old jobs. Wow. Clowns are always funny in my book. Those fruit snacks? Yeah, I figured. In my book, they're just funny looking. Damn, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. You sure do have great tasting clothes, girly. Look at that garb. You just look like Greta Garb. Oh! Ah! 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 Who's Greta Garb? I'm going home. They were part of the kids' meal, but the menu called it a candy surprise. Interesting. No, Nick, you can't. You know, I can excuse a bad joke or two. But this stooge keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to. Okay, I get it. But you have to admit, he is kind of funny. No! No, I do not have to admit that because he isn't. Hey, caramba. Berry Big Circus. Could you please tell us more about the Berry Big Circus? It's a very big story. You sure you got that kind of time? And the hits just keep on coming. And the hits start coming and they don't stop coming. Head to the ground and hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Break it smart and your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with the pain facts? I just got shot back to like my childhood for a second there. The circus has been in business for 20 years. We all performed under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry. 20 years? Wow! Working in the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. Yeah, songs that I can pull out of my head almost completely fluidly all these years later are like All Star and then, oh... We Like to Party by, was it the Venga Boys or something? Was this, some people know it as like the Six Flag theme park, like, song from their commercials, but with movies, TV, and bowling, there is just too much competition. Yes, it's all TV's fault. But I love the circus! I love exploited animals and people and yeah. I love it too! That is why I've been here for 20 years! We work hard to keep the show running. No one sends in the clowns on us! Nick, you just made a joke! Laugh! Har 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 har. Okay, like that was actually... That was an okay-ish one. I lived by a Six Flags growing up. The salt is ingrained. We don't really have Six Flags in Canada, so I didn't. So like that being a Six Flags associated song wasn't like a part of my childhood. I forget. I think at some point my family got satellite TV, and then with that we could get US channels, and we got US ads, and then like I finally saw the Six Flags like ads, and I'm like, what? The Ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world, a real class act. Even when there were no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me, because he knew that I had a family to care for. He was happy to take care of his employees. You have a family? Is this a divorce situation? Oh dear. How could anyone do that to such a wonderful man? Oh, well, what happened? Mo? Wiggity, 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 what? Ugh. I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor. Don't worry about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way? Let's talk about the murder. Let's see. It must have been around 10 p.m. last night. After rehearsals were finished, I was tuckered out, so I came back here. After I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it. Caught a peek? Of the crime. Just as we suspected. This guy's the eyewitness. Oh boy, what you witnessed? You say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling me what you saw? Well, the police told me that I can't share my story with others, so don't say a word, pal! I'm gonna have to let these lips stay zipped. you're right. Maybe I can tell you a few details. But only if you can get old Stiff Lip here to make with the funny. Oh, God. Stiff Lips? What? You mean me? Nick! You can do it! What's the matter? Just getting ready. Okay. Do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time! Oh, come off it! That is the same caliber of joke Mo makes. At least his expectations are low. I wouldn't let him quit his day job. Eesh, cut a guy some slack. At least it was funnier than Chuckles. It wasn't the greatest joke I've heard, but you did try, so I'll tell you what I saw. I'm sorry he's incapable of being funny, Mo. It's not Phoenix's fault. He's more of a physical comedian. That night, once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's what I saw. Without question, without a doubt, it was that magician! That's all I saw, but it just proves how terrible that man actually is. He knows more about Max than he's letting on. Russellberry? The ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He would always add new elements to the show. New elements? When you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts to get a bit stale. I realize that even my act can get a little long in the tooth. You mean like the carrot up there that looks like a molar? Sometimes my jokes can be a bit, old-fashioned? A bit long in the tooth? But that make-believer takes things too far! Make-believer? The magician! The one that thinks he's all high and mighty! He had the gall to say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" What does he mean, one of those? Well, the joke's on him now. On him? Yup, he got on everyone's nerves the day of the murder. Go ahead. Nope, no way. Just forget I said anything. Oh, I bet he's still hiding something. Alright. Files? If he thinks he can kill the Rainmaster, it's only just that he should die too. Whoa! Mo? Sorry, I crossed the line. But he truly is a disgusting human being. Why do you hate him so much? Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clonked Ben right over the head as hard as he could. Ben? The ventriloquist with the speech impediment? You should go to the cafeteria and investigate for yourself. The cafeteria? Let's just say there's got to be something interesting there. Ah, yes. The Berry Big Circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you to get around. Ah, thank you. This is an atlas. Oh, I killed myself! Really? I'm dying here! Coronary! Coronary! Now he's just laughing to hear his own voice. Oof. Well, they do say comedy is subjective. Man, where is this cafeteria? Oh, there it is. Dear God. Ew, this place is gross. This must be because of last night. They didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder. That reminds me. What was it that Mo said? He said that yesterday morning Max clonked Ben over the head. Oh my God, the dirty dishes! This is unbearable. Like, I can understand not having the time to clean them all, but like at least get them in the kitchen. He also said there's got to be something interesting there. Nick, what's got to be interesting? Don't ask. Huh. Keep our cafeteria clean. Well now, yeah, that's not happening. Oh, there's a bottle on the ground. What's this? Must be a juice bottle or something? Yes, of course it's juice. Not pear wine or anything. Ah, watch out, Nick! There's broken glass all over the floor. A broken bottle just laying in the middle of the floor. Do you think it means anything? Well, it means there's gotta be something interesting there. Huh? Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with him. It's got to be. Is that like a juice brand? Him? An orange juice bottle that was found broken on the cafeteria floor. Oh, it was actually juice? Orange juice? Where are they getting their juice from to have it in a bottle? You guys too fancy for the Cardits? I don't know, maybe they got a better deal with the vendor if it was in the bottle. A bulletin board for, folding tents? It doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here. Boring. Maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read. Juicy? You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like message from the killer. Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe would take it all seriously. Ooh. Oh, poor Gumshoe. This is strange. There's nothing on top of the stand. Look here, Max is written on it. It must be his VIP table. Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You won't be eating a 10-course meal on this. I don't even think you could eat breakfast on that. Well, you could still eat hamburgers, right? I guess. Alright. Big top and Is it Ben we talk to, or is it Mo we talk to, or is it Max? There's so many options when they say we should go back and talk to him. There's only been one female character so far. Anything come to mind? I see. Well, this is what you can do. Nope. Not him, okay. Well, I guess we're going back and we're talking to Max. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, it's my two sweeties! Welcome to the detention center! Oh, did he just call me his sweetie? Again? Okay, Phoenix, we get it. You don't like pet names. Calm down. What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we've gathered quite a few clues. Wonderfully fantabuloso! I mean fabulous. That's why we came to meet with you again. What's wrong? Quit making such a scary face! Okay then, Max. Let's make this absolutely fabulous. Max is annoying. Yeah, he let the fame get to his head. Let's try again. We heard a lot about you at the circus, Max. Ah, you must mean from the dinosaurs? How were those Jurassic geriatrics? Max, you aren't very popular with the other performers, are you? Yes, sweetie, that's what they call jealousy. Jealousy. They are absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. Really? All of them? One or two people having a grudge against you, you could write off as jealousy, but everyone except Regina? People who really understand can see the obvious differences between us. People who really understand? For instance, my sweetie pie. So Regina understands him, huh? I plan on getting married to her. She truly is my sweetie pie princess. She is 16 years old, bro. Wow, that's so cool, Maya! Then again, it is very, in character for a sheltered 18-year-old to not think that's sus. It's already in the works. Oh, that's strange. Regina never said anything about actually marrying this joker. What happened? You met with the ringmaster on the night of the murder? Yes, I was with him around 10 p.m. once I was done with practice. I went to his room right after we finished. I found the ringmaster's body in the plaza in front of the lodging house. Yeah, I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return. Huh? Sorry, Max. I have something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting for me right here? It's pretty cold outside. Where's your coat? It's alright. I'll be right back. It should only take about 10 minutes. Bro's putting his feet on the table. Shame on him. And then I waited for him, but he never came back. Did he go to the plaza where the body was discovered? Possibly. The snow had tapered off a bit, but it was still very cold outside. But I have no idea what he went off to do. Do I like fried pies? I never had them. Alright, I guess we see if we can do this. Meeting with Russell. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such? Exactly! You have a strawberry pie? That does sound delicious. I do like strawberries. Thank you for the thought. Exactly, we reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth? The whole truth? Nothing but the truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary? I hate lies and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? I guess you hate yourself. Do you have any proof I did something other than negotiate my fee? This? That's... It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said that you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the compensation, just with the date. This is dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous! Alright, I'll tell you the truth. One night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you? Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie. That's private. The ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max, perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about? Well, not if I don't have to. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you into his room? I imagine it's a bottle? Isn't this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night? Where did you get that? It was on the floor. The cafeteria. But you already knew that, didn't you? Of course. It fell and broke on the floor. You still hiding something else, Max? Well, what is it, my sweetie? It didn't fall and break on the floor. Use the bottle to... Oh my god. Hopefully this counts. Ben! It's only 76% juice?! That is... terrible. That bottle's just for show. This thing is garbagey. You'd get more quality tasting juice from concentrate. You nailed him over the head with this bottle, didn't you? That's assault, my dude. And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night. Fabulous! You might as well be a magician. Why would being able to logic this out make us a magician? You'd better get better quality juice from a gummy? Honestly, you're not wrong. The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast, we had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben the ventriloquist? You could put it that way. Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man. We fought about my sweetie pie. You mean Regina? That ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Where's Ben? Oh god, that's right. How old is Ben? Obviously, he's in his 20s. We know that for sure, so we're still gonna roast him, but... Oh, You know, Maxad might actually be the good guy in this one. The 31-year-old is, hitting on the 16-year-old daughter of the boss. Oh my god. That is a 15-year age gap. At the wrong time in Regina's life. If she was in her 20s... Okay, fine. What? So he is a carny? I take it back. Yes, he deserved to be called a carny. Oh, dear God. Yikes. Like, I've played this game before, and I knew... Max and Ben were older than Regina. But I didn't think Ben was in his 30s. I thought he was gonna be like 28. Like, still not great, but at least a little closer? Like 10 years instead of 15? Oh. put up with that? I mean, morally, I think you were correct. But you are also hitting on someone who's a minor, so you're not that scot-free either, but, either way, you're both going to jail, so haha, Oh, Bread, are you talking about the same Ben? Maya. You poor sweet thing. I'm glad you don't understand why this is fucked up, but... Told her he was in love with her? Are you sure this is Ben we're talking about? All I can say is that he made me mad and I had to tap him on his hard head with a freaking glass bottle. You know, considering some people die for being hit over the head with a glass bottle just because, you know, they got hit on the wrong spot, Max really could have been an actual murderer in a different timeline. That's when the ringmaster called me and I realized that it was by chance. Your chance? That's when I went to his room and I laid it all out on the table. I asked him, let me marry my sweetie pie. Oh, God. So he got called into his boss's office for a disciplinary meeting. And he's like, yeah, enough about that. Can you let me marry your 16-year-old? What? The ringmaster told me that it sounds good to me. If he actually said that, the man needs to be thrown in jail. Well, he's already dead, so... That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie. Did anyone take what Regina feels into this? Did anyone? And no one else's. I see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. You just can't claim someone? No! That too! Like... Yeah, it's like... When you're in an established relationship with someone, it's like when you say they're mine in that context, most of the time people aren't being, like, creepy, possessive, claiming. But some people actually are. And Max is definitely doing that. Shut him up? What do you mean by shut him up? You don't know, do you, my sweeties? Trilo can't say a word. Not without Ben. Oh, that's right. Mutual ownership is a different thing. True, that's a good word for it. Trilo's the puppet. Wait, so is Ben using Trilo to profess his love to Regina? Or is Trilo the puppet being in love with Regina part of the performance act? Ben, you need to clarify this. It's a matter of life and death for you, buddy. Your answer will determine whether or not she gets thrown in jail or not. Did you ever talk to her about this GF thingy? God. This is starting to sound complicated. It sure is. Welcome to the Oh, is that... Actually, now that I think about it, it's gonna get even more complicated. This whole circus is just... Regina and her harem. But she doesn't realize she's in a harem. She thinks everyone's just so funny. The puppet! The ventriloquist puppet! His name is Trilo Quist. But... a puppet doesn't talk. I know! That's why I hid it! Before the police came and took me away, of course. If that puppet started flapping off at the ball side, we screwed! You hit him? You mean the ventriloquist puppet? You are so smart, sweetie. Where did you hide him? What? Sweetie, you aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you? Well, it does seem awfully lonely without his puppet. Fabulous! That should have taught him a lesson! Okay, I hid Trilo in the Ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trilo for me, do you, my sweets? No problem, none at all. Thank you, Max. We have problems. You know, I can't stand to see my sweeties in a jam. And don't go hiding puppets! Or making jokes about jam! Alright, Ben's not here anymore. Huh? Ben's not here anymore. Yeah, I want to ask him something. It's cold out. He's probably in the tent. True. Alright. Big top. What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress. Don't be so negative. Of course we're making progress. But everyone loved the Ringmaster. And there's no signs of footprints on the scene. There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved. Of course. And now Regina isn't here. I'm not seeing how that's related. She likes Regina, okay? She needs to get her instant messenger ID before this case is over. It looks the same as always. A great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if another poster went missing. Will you just stop it, you poster pilferer? I'm just kidding. You already know I got one of these. You mean stole one of them? Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He said that he hid Trilo somewhere in this room. Oh boy. Alright. Where do you hide a puppet? Whoops. No, Maya. My bad. I misclicked. Oh, well, this has new dialogue. Nick, look at all the cute trophies. There's that. We've read this. Huh. There's something shoved under the bookshelf. This is... That's Trilo! That's Ben's puppet! They look like father and son. I think you're right. We'll give it back to him later. Hand it over to Maya. Why do I have to carry this thing? Because it's creepy. Have you never seen Chucky? Okay, new stuff in here. Oh, hey, Ben! Oh, there we go. Hello. Hello to you, too! It's awfully cold today, don't you agree? Do indeed. Don't you think it's cold, Nick? I don't see how talking about the weather is helping our case. I'm gonna regret this. Gotta prepare myself for this. Ben, this is yours, isn't it? Yes, that's mine. Here you go. Triloquist returned to Ben. Alright, Maya, let's get going. It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben. Okay. So, Nick, where are we going next? Let's see, maybe we should go talk to the cloud. Hey, wait! Who said that? What are you looking at? I'm right here, you blind wench! What's your problem anyways? Don't you know how to properly greet someone? Ben? Is that you, Ben? No! I would never! It was me! Yeah, me! Down here! You're... Good horror movie magic? Oh, I don't think I ever heard of that one. Trilo, we talked about insulting people. You promised. But he was mocking me. Not being mean to bullies was not included in the deal. I'm sorry, Trilo. Nick, what just happened? Trilo is still a puppet. Hey, who do you think you're calling a puppet? Well, I think I can see why Max lost his temper. I too would, homicidal ventriloquist literally comes to life. It was Trilo all alone. Oh god. Ugh, what happened? Tell us what you know about the murder. You talking to me? I said you talking to me. Don't look at him when you're talking to me. Ventriloquist, you behave, young man. Shut up, Woody. What murder are you talking about? You mean the one where the old man? I guess so. No need to make such a fuss about things. That old mud paid us all peanuts. Trilo, you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet. Don't you have nerve pills or something to take right now? These two are really an odd couple, aren't they, Nick? Okay, I'll talk. Gramps got clobbered over the head. Thank you. I had no idea. Let me lay it all out for you. The pay sucks, the clown sucks, and my partner has his hand up my pants. I mean, you're right. But it's really disturbing when the puppets point that stuff out. Your partner? You mean Ben? Yeah, the creepy guy who never finds it in himself to leave me alone. I regret to inform you, Mr. Quist, that without Ben, you would not be able to speak. No! Don't say that! No. La 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 la! I saw nothing! I saw nothing! Tell him to back off for me, will ya? He's just another one of the dorks around here. Oh my god. But I'll be fair, in this cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performers, I found my Madonna. Your Madonna? Regina, my lovely Regina, she is stunning. Right, Ben? Well, I'm not sure if I would go that far. You'll have to excuse him, he does not understand of what he speaks. Okay, so I'm gonna hope that, this is just part of an act, and Ben is not actually into Regina, it's just, part of the ventriloquist act. Knock on wood, fingers crossed, hope to die. I, on the other hand, am an appreciator of true beauty, hence why I shall marry her. Marry? This is getting a little... Marriage? You're going to marry... Regina? That's right, she doesn't quite realize the joy that awaits her, does she? I think I'm beginning to see why she seemed... troubled. Well, I don't care! It is my choice, not hers! What do you mean it's not her choice? This puppet is terrifying! Ben, you need to redo your act. I know you think that, but what? I gave her a special gift! I gave her the wonderful gift of song! You gave her a song? Well, I am a renowned tenor. You'll be happy to know that I've decided to grace you with one of my songs. Oh, God. Me, 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 me. Oh! That is lewd! The rest is private. Well, the melody is pretty good. But those lyrics, need a little work. Who asked you? I'm the artist here. I'm a little terrified. Then you're gonna get yourself put in jail at this rate. The Rainmaster got knocked upside his cheap head by that flying fraud. I don't think I needed to hear that read out loud anyways. Good. I didn't want to read it either. You mean Max Galactica? Why do you say that? Trilo, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that. Straighten up? I'm made of wood. Besides, you were there. You know what happened. You were... there? If you're that interested, then I'll let you in on the facts. Thanks. Now that Trilo's here. Does that mean you can talk normally now? Hey! Buttface! You must be looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser? You know, it's time to get rid of that pesky magician once and for all. Trilo? Enough jibba-jabba, let's get to court already! And Ben was led away by the puppet on his hand. Wait a second! Nick? What's going on? He's a witness for tomorrow's trial. Oh boy. What in the world happened with Ben and Trilo? Quite a pair, those two. What did the Oh no! Not this thing! Oh no, what now? Nick just got assaulted by a monkey. Hey, welcome back, Nick. That monkey. Ah! My badge! That monkey stole it! What? Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute. He looked so completely dumbfounded. Regina! You! That monkey! Hey, no need to get angry, okay? But my attorney's badge! Don't worry, I'll help you out. Okay? If you say so. If I don't get my badge back, how can I flash it? By the way, that monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey. His name is Monkey? Money? Oh boy. Money the monkey. The monkey is... called Money? Yep. Well, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get that back? I'll see what I can do. Even I have money problems. Huh? Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. That's pretty funny. Well, I guess I'll just have to find out where Money disappeared to. I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know. Huh? You don't know? Well, Money isn't exactly someone I am on friendly terms with. What? He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. So they just have a random-ass monkey that's not even part of any circus acts, okay? Go to Moe's. I guess it's time to revisit that kooky clown. Ben and Trilo. Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben? Ben? You mean the guy that is always hanging around with Trilo? What do you mean hanging around? Well, he was there when Trilo told me that he was in love with me. Trilo told you he was in love with you? Yes, he did! Kinda cute, don't you think? He's so smart, and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him. Excuse me, but what about Ben? What about Ben? It's got nothing to do with me loving Trilo. Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of the circus. Ah yes, days of our lives. Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? Nope, that won't be for a while. Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick? Yeah, Max and Trilo both said otherwise. They said they asked for her hand in marriage. Ah, but Max only talked to the ringmaster about it. I forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly. How incredibly old-fashioned. So I guess Trilo hasn't asked her directly yet. What? He's going to propose to me? I'm so confused. How about you, Maya? Huh? What? Who do you think I should go for, Max or Trilo? How about the actual human being? Wait, you do realize Trilo is a puppet? I don't care that he's a bit I don't think Regina is, all there. Oh boy. Nick is gonna go home and just immediately take a shot of whiskey. Huh? Detective Gumshoe took off already. Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. I bet he and the other cops got lonely and headed back to the precinct. Not lonely. God forbid. Alright. Hello, Mo. We need your assistance. Oh my, if it isn't Mr. Right all the time. Ugh. It's alright to be wrong every now and again, right? See, Nick, it just took a while for the joke to find its audience. So what can I do for you? Did you remember a good joke you wanted to tell me? Pull up a chair, or maybe just pull my finger and let me have it. We're going to get the same sound effect either way, aren't we? Cat, hello. Thank you for posture, hydrate, and stretch. Ara, ara. Ara, ara. Oh, wait, you like the evil one? Ara, ara. How'd you know I put a whoopee cushion on the chair? You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you? Ah, 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 ah. Regina. So about Regina. Regina is such a pure, innocent child. She's such a cutie, too. She was born and raised in the circus, you know? But that means she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top. Sounds like Pearly. For her, every child's dream of the circus is her everyday reality. She lives in a dream world. She sees dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. The thing is, that all seems normal to her because it is her everyday life. Guess that explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist puppet. You know, Barry should have probably taken her outside. At least once in a while. Don't ask me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing, though. A clown sees life simply without complications. You hate clowns? Understandable. Money the monkey? Have you heard of a monkey named Money? Ah, yes, Money! He stole my attorney's badge! Well, Money does love shiny objects. It makes sense that he'd swipe your badge. But under no circumstances can you chase after him. Huh? Why's that? Oh, I know. You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right? Exactly! Bravo! Bravo! Enough joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family. Then, who does he belong to? I'll be happy to take you to where his owner is staying. You mean, right now? Of course! Shall we go? Shall we go? Go with Mo. Third floor Acro's room. Damn! Why is there a car exhaust here? And a tuba? This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Right? I can't breathe. Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Oh my god, Phoenix. Anyway, this is the place. Acro's room. Acro? He's an acrobat. It seems like he's not around today. Huh? That's a big pile of junk over in the corner. I don't think it'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix's stuff is over there, too. Just be careful to make sure you've got the right stuff. Thanks, Mo. See you later. Ugh. Acro? Yeah, it's not great. They scare you, but they like being scared? Yeah, that's a lot of people, I think. Holy cow, there's a fork and a mirror? Everything's shiny! There's even a really cheap-looking knockoff wristwatch. Look at this, it's a trophy. And it's really heavy. Nick, I found it! Your badge! It's right here! Thanks, you really saved me. Huh? What's the matter? Did you find something? Yeah. Check this out. It's a rain. There's something engraved on it from T to R. Oh dear God. Trilo got her a rain. Yikes. Well, this is just a little disturbing. Well, I think it's about time we wrap up our investigation. Do you think we'll win in court tomorrow? Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in court. Mo? And maybe the puppet? Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we've still got a magician on our side. That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. Ugh. To be continued. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Save your progress? Yes. Alright. Sure. We'll put it there. morning, Max. Max? Milk? What? I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage. I just can't function, sweetie. Really? Stage? Don't worry. There won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down. I guess. Nick, Max is really nervous. Milk drinker? That's understandable. Hey, my sweeties! What? You don't think I should fly, do you? Huh? You know, you've got to make a good first impression. Do not. Don't do that. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little. No. We can't have you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone. Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay. Oh, sweetie. What is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? You can see it now. The dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that, and everyone in the room will be on your side, and Francisca will whip the hell out of him. Max, really? No one needs to fly today. Nick? What's with that look in your eyes? I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Nick's just sad because no one's called him handsome recently. Yeah, now the case of one... What? Go on, Your Honor, on with it. I just realized the defendant's name is Billy Bob Jones. So, well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Have you never heard of stage names? Yes, Your Honor, he does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Galactica. It sounds more... friendly. I wonder if that's to our advantage? Well, it sure is... something. Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please. Like, if you must. I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix, right? I mean, I kinda did. Huh? That spirit channeling trial was a sham! I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. Yeah, I don't think that's how court law works. I don't think you're allowed just to say it didn't count because you lost. It did not count. Do you hear me? Maya's going to jail. She must still be upset about what happened last time. You have no chance. Zero. Zilch. Nada. I'm not losing this case. Why, you ask? Because it is not in the nature of a Von Karma to lose at anything. I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying. Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are. I'm not the one on trial, though. Me? What are you talking about? My ultimate revenge. But it's not like you'll bring her dad back. There. Opening statement complete. Now let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time. Ah, very well. You may call your first witness, Miss Von Karma. Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up here! Now! Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective. Hey, don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this. Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question. At your service, sir. All right, Detective. You may proceed with your testimony. The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. All of the circus performers were gathered in the big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. Wow, that's a nice thing to say. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck. Dude got hit on the head so hard his neck snapped. That's something. I see. He was beaten to death. Here is the autopsy report for the victim. Well, that sounds unpleasant. Yeah, I think the silver lining in all this is death would have been like near instantaneous if that's what happened. Dude probably had no idea what happened. He was there 1 second, gone the next. The court accepts it into evidence. Autopsy report. Blunt force trauma to the back of the head. A blunt object. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Damn. Alright. Details of the events. Night of the crime. Snow was falling. Might as well just press. Let me ask you about the snow. It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about 1.5 inches on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day. Snow, let me see. There's gotta be more to this. Huh? What's the matter, Nick? I need to take a look at the court record. Why? I mean, there's snow in the picture. Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime? All the circus performers were gathered in the big top to practice their routines. When you say all of the circus performers, who do you mean? Everyone but the dancers and the staff. Dancers? They have dancers? I'm learning a lot about the circus, things I never knew. Regina the animal tamer, Mo the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course the defendant, Maximilia Galactica, and his victim, the Ringmaster. Hey. You can't say it like that. You can't say it like that. You can't actually talk about them like they are the actual murderer until they have been convicted. That is law. Otherwise, it's defamation. Oh, I almost forgot. Reach the tiger was there as well. Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey? When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch. Oh god, that was Gumshoe's watch. Detective! You're welcome to file a police report after these proceedings. I don't think that is what he means. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. Okay. Whoops, wrong button. It's Q, not tab. Regina was playing with Regent while Mo went back to his room, tired from work. Ben the ventriloquist went to the front gate, absorbed in his own world. The Ringmaster and Max went off to the Ringmaster's room to talk privately. Talk privately? Huh. That's awfully suspicious. Well, I mean, yeah, it doesn't look great. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you? Can you give us the tea? Can you spill the tea? Tea, please. And, it seems they were negotiating Max's salary. Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage, but if you say that, the court is probably gonna be a little weird. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the events. Okay. Not a problem, pal. We've got a witness. Ow! This is totally meaningless. Time to move on. Alright, we'll just have to revisit that testimony later. Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling us how the victim met his end? The victim was found bent over, blah, 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 blah. Wooden box? That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed. Carrying the box, huh? It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor. What do you mean? Well, it was much heavier than it looked. Not to mention it was locked. Locked, you say? The victim was hunched over this 20-pound box. Damn. That thing's solid wood, then. And not like, you know, the cheap ass like particle board stuff, like actual wood. This may be my only chance. The contents? Do you mind telling us what was inside that box? Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle. Bottle? What is that, detective? Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle. What's inside? It's filled with pepper. Pepper? Why in the world was it locked in that big box? There's only one little bottle in that huge box? I wonder if that has some sort of special meaning. I mean, it would have to. Alright, cause of death. According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct? You've done your homework, pal. Thanks. And you haven't found the murder weapon, have you? The police are searching for it as we speak. My theory is that it is something the perpetrator ran off with. You would think so, especially since you did find it on the scene. No. I bet he made it disappear with magic. Oh, Gumshoe. Oh, Gumshoe. Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the event now. I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case. You mean all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper? Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness. I'm not even off the stand yet, obviously. But that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint. I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Karma, call your next witness. I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand. Oh, dear God. They're gonna let Trilo into court. She must be talking about Ben the ventriloquist. I wonder if Trilo will show up on the stand as well. I mean, Ben's not gonna be able to talk without it. Oh boy. Please state your name and occupation for the record. My full name is Trilo Quist. I am employed as an operatic tenor. Excuse me, the witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist. That rope must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a sinner. I am pretty sure that is an instant contempt of court. You are in jail. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine, I'll grace you with a song. Ahem. Me. A world of the law, exciting and daring, guilt or innocence, decided by a judge dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think? I think that is incredibly misogynistic and completely inaccurate. Clothing is not gendered. It had a good rhythm. It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak. Trilo, you know better than to insult a judge. Shut up! Just look at your nose. You would think you'd have the sense to fix it. Holy shit. It's so ugly I want to punch you in the face on the off chance swelling would help. You know that nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star. Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds. I think Ben has found a way to externalize his self-esteem issues. That's almost impressive. What's going on here? Order! Order! I demand order! And I demand to know who the witness is. Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trilo handle this. No, please. For the love of God. I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about my testimony. You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now, let's proceed. Oh my God. What you witnessed? Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge. Clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. Max has some really intense lipstick in this photo. He's got some really lush-looking lips there. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene. You're sure of that? Without a doubt, he had on his silk hat, cloak, and the dumb white roses on his chest. Because, you know, no one else can wear these things. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? That's enough. I think we get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown. That's right, dress boy. Well, since you weren't with him, could that mean the clown committed the crime? He's got a point. What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit. Why's that? Here's absolute proof. Mo can't change his hat, guys. It's confirmed. It's glued to his head. Silk hat? This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant. Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene. Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done. Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say? Okay. Guess she's the boss again today. With the whip? Very likely. Okay. Let's see. I mean, someone else could have taken his outfit. We saw it hanging in the Ringmaster's room in the flashback anyway. You saw Max and only Max, right, Trilo? That's right, and that makes him the killer. There was only one person headed that way that night. That makes quite a bit of sense and makes Max one suspicious character. There's more to this story than meets the eye. And only saw Max. Oh, right! The Ringmaster went outside, so... That's a bit strange, don't you think? What's strange? That you only saw Max. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well? What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose this witness could have seen? And, the victim? That's the victim. That's correct. If Trilo was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the Ringmaster as well. Obviously, the Ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness could have seen him. That was poorly spaced out. with sense could have figured that one out. What are you talking about? The Ringmaster and Max went together to the Ringmaster's room. Is that according to the defendant? A likely story. If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the Ringmaster's room, why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime? Huh, it seems that at this stage I have no reason to doubt the witness's testimony. Yikes. And there are no conclusive contradictions. Oh, he's right. A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move on with the testimony. Trilo wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he? Well, Max is part of that bitter love triangle. Which is probably why Max conked him over the head. Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got conked over the head? Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore. They are inseparable. What's it gonna do? Whoops. Around what time did the police arrive at the scene? I suppose that would have been... Hey, what time was it? Huh? I think it was around 7. I'd say a bit after 10:30 p.m., I think. Practice ended at 10 p.m., so you hung around the lodging house the entire time? I guess that sounds about right. Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you would just stand outside in that weather. I got a point. Well, the truth is... Will you shut up, you big-nosed dope? Why are you telling him anything extra? Why can't you believe that we just stand outside in that weather? Well, maybe you were waiting for someone? What? Who said we were waiting for someone? Mr. Phoenix, right? We can all do without your offhanded theories. But this witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm onto something. Mr. Wright? Who do you suppose the witness was waiting for? Obviously, the girl who ruined everything. Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina. Oh my god, his head. You were waiting for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken? Is that true? Well, you really can't ask me that question. Who cares who I was waiting for that night? What's important is what I saw. Don't you forget it. Well, the puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right. Eh? All right. There is obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. You know, I'm just realizing Ben and Trilo are dressed up like Detective Conan, and then there's like the Kaito guy in the white suit. They are literally Detective Conan reference. The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime. However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you accept that there is a high likelihood that he could have missed someone other than Max heading to the scene. Ow! There is absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer. I guess you got me. Alright, I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true, I was waiting for Regina. Pain! Don't volunteer things. Mr. Quist, tell us the truth. The whole truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house? I was. Why he couldn't have waited inside? In like the entrance hall? Who knows? I was waiting to propose to her. You were what? Waiting to propose? You're like, what the fuck? It's a puppet. What's the matter? You think that humans have a monopoly on marriage? Technically we do. That the matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case. You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit. More pain! Thanks to your bubbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet. Well, I apologize. Not really. About the proposal. Don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give her. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. That's a lie. You were going to propose, you. A puppet. Don't be so obtuse! Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love. I guess you're right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose to her too. Judge, aren't you married with like grandchildren and stuff? Exactly! His honor is looking a little less than honorable right now. Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with your cross-examination. What was with that sigh at the end? I mean, if you had to deal with this puppet, I think we would be sighing as well. Don't be surprised. I had something to give her. What? What was it exactly that you planned on giving her? You know exactly what I was going to give her, numbskull. The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty. Answer his question. What was it? You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring. Engagement ring? Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs. Mr. Phoenix, right, this joke has gone too far. Time for this to end right here. Francesca's whip looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One hit from that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time. Pain equals bad. Push on anyway. I may be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. The first time that a puppet processes a human. Ow! I advise you to cut this argument short. I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony? Specifically about their engagement ring? I like to stick to facts, not sociology. You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe. You say you kept it in your pocket, but, why is it there? Trilo, Do you mind if I show you something? What is it? What are you talking about? Uh-oh. Looks like they're going to double team me now. Yes, the double talk skill. That's high level ventriloquism, though. Do you recognize this ring? Ah, that's mine! Give it back! Thief! Thief! Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her. So I've still got it in my pocket. Why then do I have it? Hands and arms and limbs just going everywhere. What is going on here? That's... Ben, say something! Huh? Don't put me on the spot like that, Trilo. I found this in Money's room. Money's room? You mean a room they put money, like a bank vault? Ha! That filthy monkey is gonna get what's coming to him. Mr. Quist, I would prefer if you avoided slandering innocent fiats in my court. What? Well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey. In every sense of the word. Ah! I see. Well then. Money likes to go after the shiniest things that he can find and gather them up. Shiny? Things? Trilo! When was this ring stolen from you? Well, I suppose it was... that time, you know. That time. The night of the crime. What did you just say? Details. I need more details. Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza. Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct? Well, guess you might, be able to say that. The ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time. Damn. The monkey's just brutalizing just about everyone. Ben, what's with you? Oh, whatever. It has nothing to do with anything, especially not who committed the murder. It's not for you to decide what has to do with what. Now, Trilo, back to the topic at hand. I haven't admitted a thing, not I, Mr. Trilo Quist! What did you do when the ring was taken, Trilo? You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring-snatching monkey Money. That's a tongue twister. But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you? It's all that slow, loafy fool called Ben's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away. That is indeed an incredible shame. Well, this does indeed prove one very important thing. Prove an important point? Ben doesn't exercise enough! Sheesh, Ben's testimony has a flaw. There is a huge contradiction in this witness's testimony. Contradiction? The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after the monkey. When the witness was off chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza. Well, what is the meaning of this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, where are you going with this theory of yours? I'm saying that there is no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory. Which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene. Well then, tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist? Okay. Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene. However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive. The witness is lying. He is blinded by his rivalry with Max. Well, the defense's argument does hold water. This witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant. What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie just to get that dork face in trouble. He's not even worth it. You totally would lie. Who are you joking? I saw him. No doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar. Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly what you saw on that night. Huh. I've told you so many times you'd think you know my story's not changing. You've already changed your story, stick boy, and I'm sure we'll change some more. Where there is one lie, there are usually many more behind it. Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after him. Exactly. Yeah! I'll give you that I was waiting that night for Regina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said a good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. Oh my god. You're getting stuck on the wrong point there. So that means that money didn't show up until after you saw Max? That's right. Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max. Then Money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him? How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting? Well, let's see. I'd say about, I suppose, 5 minutes, I think. So the victim could have arrived on the scene in that 5-minute stretch. Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination. Why would he even talk to him, though? So, you testify that you said good evening to Max that night. You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning and good afternoon during the day, right? And it's obvious that I'd say good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You've got something to add? Let me guess, that's not it, Trilo. You say good evening at night. I'm sorry, Trilo. Mr. Quist, I would prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside of the courtroom. Impossible! A performer lives and breathes his performances. You should know better. There's gotta be something wrong. The greeting, yeah. Isn't that a bit strange to you? Huh? What do you mean? Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as somewhat strange. Why would it strike you as strange? Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your coworkers? Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a coworker, I would understand. Ow! That hurt! Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school. Damn. But there's no reason that Trilo would ever say something nice to Max. It's got a point. go about proving that without evidence? Bluffing is everything in this world! But I'm sure you already learned that one. Yep, thanks, Mia. I guess I can give it a shot. The witness will resume his testimony. Okay. We would really love not to deal with him again. But I guess that's not possible. Like, other people can wear a top hat and stuff, buddy. Out of curiosity, exactly how many times have you asked this question by now? None of your business. If you're going to ask again, I'll answer with the chorus. Everyone together now! Silk hat, cloak, white roses! Great. Thank you very much. Maya, you didn't have to join in, did you? But it's fun shouting with everyone else, Maya! There has to be a hole in his testimony somewhere. I agree. But do we have the proof to make something stick? All we can do is try, right, Nick? Right, Maya. We've gotta have something that will prove useful. Alright, time to go to work. Let's see. 1, 2. He showed up. Said good evening, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. So I guess the bottle would be a way to prove, you know, why would you say good evening to the dude who bashed you on the head? Trilo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder? A fight? A fight over Regina, to be exact. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just an argument, a disagreement at most. It's a pretty serious disagreement if someone gets bashed on the head, but okay. Disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting conked over the head. Yeah, it's a little extreme. That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? What? Is that an admission of assault and battery? Ouch! Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first. True, he wasn't arraigned on those charges. The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There was absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on the stand. There is no way a puppet this lewd would just up and say good evening to his rival. Wow, they actually called him lewd. Are you saying this witness is lying? That he is trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene? I didn't tell a single lie. Honestly, I just... That's enough from you, Mr. Quist. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night? He saw a different person. It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It just was someone else. That's who he said good evening to. Well, we're not saying he was truthing. Yeah, he was telling, about 75% of the truth. Just like that fruit juice that he got clobbered on the head with. What kind of theory is that? The correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all. Oh, what? If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there is only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. This is why Trilo made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or, good evening as he put it. What in the world, you? Would the defense kindly explain who it was Trilo saw? Well, if it wasn't Regina, there's probably only one person he would be nice to. Especially since he already mentioned that he had split paths with Mo earlier. Gotta be the Ringmaster. Considering the ill temper of this witness, there is only one person he would greet. It must be Regina. Is Regina right? She's so cute. Judge, please. No, Your Honor, it is not Regina. If it was Regina, Trilo would have given her their engagement ring. Oh. Yeah, I suppose you've got a point there. It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not? It sure was. You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the Ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trilo. Isn't that correct? Answer the question, Mr. Quist. Wah! Well, there he goes. Order! How do you respond to this? Whoa, wait a second. Well, at first I thought it was the old man. But once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica. I think it is high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica? Or was it the Ringmaster? One Mr. Russell Berry. The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's 3 symbols. 3 symbols? Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man. You've got to remember them by now. Here we go again. Everyone, all together now. Ow! Yes, we know. The silk hat, cloak, and white roses. A silk hat and a cloak. Anyone could wear them. They'd even look good on me. What was that? Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's 3 symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry. What? How did you not consider that, Francisca? Miss Von Karma, do you have clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant? Well, if that's the case, then it is impossible for me to make a judgment at this point. Yes! I think we finally won a point in this one! That is very unfortunate. Huh? You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix, right? What do you mean by that? You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but who that person was can only be answered by the next witness. Huh? Here we go. Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond a shadow of a doubt, an answer to that question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. That there is no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime. Very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess. And the stream is now ending. The timing was just perfect to make that joke. Teehee. Alrighty. Let's save this. Boo, 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 boo. Stay safe, friends. Stay safe. I will. You too. Alrighty. Save that. I tentatively have my schedule for the week. The graphic is half done. I got a stomach ache, so I ended up taking a nap after work instead of finishing stream stuff. So, I do know what we're doing tomorrow. I just don't have the pretty stream graphic finished yet. Hopefully, once I get off stream after I shower, I'll have time. So, tomorrow, I believe. Where's my schedule? Where is my planner? Are we back to Paper Mario? We are indeed. Good guess. You got it. We're back to Paper Mario tomorrow. Good job. I couldn't remember if it was Paper Mario I tentatively scheduled for tomorrow or if it was Pokemon Legends, but no. We're doing Pokemon later in the week. But yeah, I will try and get this graphic done up before bedtime so you guys can see what's coming up this week. So that will be the same time at 7 p.m. EST. We're going to be playing more of Paper Mario, The 1,000-Year Door, the remake. We are over halfway now. We are on Crystal Star 5, I think? Let's see, so there was Hooktails, there was the Boggly Woods, Glitz Pit, Twilight Town. Yes, we're on the 5th one. We just got to the deserted island after our ship sank. So there is that section, then 2 more sections, and then saving the Princess Peach and stuff, like defeating like the evil and villain and all that stuff, blah 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 blah. So yeah, about halfway. It's very exciting. It's been a good remake so far. I'm looking forward to seeing what else ends up popping up. Alright. Yes, kitties, I know. It is time. It is time for your midnight snack. Even though it's not technically midnight, but you know what I mean. Alrighty. So that's it from me. For those who want to come along for Paper Mario, I will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. Otherwise, that's it for me. So if it's daytime where you are, have a wonderful rest of your day. If it's nighttime, have a great rest when you head on off to bed. And until next time I see ya, take care of yourself, wash your face, brush your teeth, eat good food, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.